Let's go ahead and do, yeah, this one.
It's time to punch one of two tickets to the Super Bowl. It's the coach, and this is the Madden Ultimate Team Playoffs. Straight ahead, we've got a good one in store between the Madden Legends and the Indianapolis Colts. I'll talk to you again at halftime, but for the call of this one, let's send it out to our EA Sports broadcast team.
200,000 award.
Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. First down, Marino. Underneath to Davis. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a second down. We see the first completion of the game there from the Dolphin great Dan Marino, and that never gets old.
No, it does not. In Miami, he accumulated over 61,000 yards passing. Led the league 6 different times in completions. In a 17-year career, I saw every one of those years. And it feels like he led the league in completions way more than 6 times. Dan Marino had a magnificent run with the Miami Dolphins. And we get our first sighting of Terrell Davis. The Broncos great with the ball in his hand in this game. 2-time Super Bowl champion and MVP of Super Bowl 32.
And also, of course, the Broncos' all-time leading rusher. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
On second down, Davis. And he's got room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
And there's Terrell Davis breaking off a nice chunk of yardage. 3-time first-team All-Pro, 1998 MVP. We saw the skills on display on that run.
In that 1998 campaign, he really showed those skills, rushing for over 2,000 yards, 21 touchdowns to boot. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
This is caught. Gronkowski. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And this is going to be incomplete. Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good.
Dang, that's...
And the opening drive of the game yields 3. So a nice opening drive on the road. You get the 3 points. Part of you wonders if that might hurt them later not getting into the end zone.
Well, the good thing is, still first quarter, and they did come out of it with points. In a sense, they can look at positively and say, hey, we set the pace.
All right, let's
Back
score
with
here.
Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. And they got it here with a first down. Now it's Jackson. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes,
Play action.
they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making a play.
And a quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 carries for him
As long as
now
I
in
get a
the
field
opening
goal
drive,
here.
both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once. That's some pretty good yardage in this game.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
So we're going to try to hit more.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. DJ Moore, 38 yards. And the Colts are in for 6. And he's got it up and through.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
All right, let's see if we can get this 3 and out.
This is taken at his 4.
Or an interception or something.
And he'll get it up to
Ball
about
back.
the 26-yard
Before
line, just
the
across the
half is
25. Out now come the legends. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision
Trying to
here.
get this rushing here. Julius Reed.
Now Marino looking to throw on second down. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice
Okay,
grab.
let's see.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now Marino on first down. And it's incomplete. Terrell Davis, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
See what we can do here.
90.
Here we go again with Marino. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. But now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They will find T.O. on the left side complete. And another timeout taken by the Colts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10.
So I always streak that tight end here. I'll pull that.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to look deep now for Landry. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. The final shot before half for Wentz. Going back to Landry. This time he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
A lot here. Score a touchdown so that they don't.
So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis with the Colts on top. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They run again to Jackson, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Hang in there now.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. He's going to – that's caught inside the 20. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. On 2nd down, Williams. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
Let's give credit to the defense. They got plenty of bodies to the point of attack and stop the run. But I just wonder if the offensive line let down a little bit, knowing that the big guy was getting the ball, and they just expected him to pick up a first.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion.
So if we do get this, we'll take a timeout.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Going for it, and this is the fullback crunch. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Score. We're going to do that because we want to, if we get a touchdown,
they'll try and run. This is Williams. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Let's try a toss here.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
I wish I would have put in Lamar Miller just because, or Lamar Jackson because he's faster.
He's going to get it running right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. Trying to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
We're looking for a tight end.
Out to his left. On the move to his left. He may try and run for this. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
To throw, it's Wentz. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
So for everyone on Twitch,
the Madden Legends offense trotting out again. And down on the scoreboard, certainly
if you're
needing
watching
to
on
avoid
YouTube,
what happened on the
go
last
ahead
drive,
and
punting
go
the
over to
football.
Sense of urgency has to take over
Give me a
for them
follow.
here. They know the
Really
score.
appreciate
They know
it.
the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists.
If you have any tips for me in the future, go ahead and put it in the comments below.
It'll be a 2-yard gain.
Don't forget to
and it'll be
subscribe on
2nd down.
YouTube.
And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go. And
maybe on one of
incomplete
these
here,
streams
so a little razzle-dazzle on that
viewers,
one. But they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down.
If you want to get in on that, you have to be
They go
following.
play action now. Marino.
I'll add you on Xbox.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Wentz with a kneel down, and that will be the final act of this game.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
And there was a big window. They're lucky they did
Solo
get him
battle
down.
score for this game.
Wentz to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to let it go deep right. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside.
All right, for everybody watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. Go ahead and like the video if you like it. Like I said, comment below if you have any tips for me. And have a great day. Thanks for watching.